जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयोः श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय, तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय, मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। Offering my salutations to the holy trio, Sri Ramakrishna, Ma Sharda Devi and Swami Vivekananda. I offer my pranams to Swami Satyalukananda ji, my pranams to Swami Samachittananda ji, my namaskars to Brother Monk, and namaskars to all of you. On the occasion of Singapore National Day, I convey my greetings to the citizens of this beautiful country and pray for the well-being of all people in every aspect of life. So at the outset, I thank Swami Samachittananda ji, President of the Center, for inviting me for these 4-5 days to share some thoughts with all of you. As you just now heard, I come from the Ramakrishna Math Center in Hyderabad, the capital of Telangana, which is celebrating its Golden Jubilee year in 2024. Started in 1938 in a small way and became a huge banyan tree by 1973. It was affiliated to our headquarters in Belur Math. Then from 73 till 2024, these multifarious activities initiated, inspired, guided, blessed by none other than Swami Ranganathanji Maharaj, who was the first president of Hyderabad Math, then 13th president of the entire order. He has visited Singapore many times. So the legacy that he has left, we youngsters, present generation, are carrying forward by the grace of Sri Ramakrishna. Thousands and thousands of students, almost every day, nearly 5,000 students come to the center, morning till evening. So it attracts people from all branches of life, all walks of life, all faiths, because they get what they want. Somebody wants to learn English, somebody wants to meditate, somebody wants to learn foreign languages for higher education, some want to become better human beings, some want health care, some want information. So it caters to every student, from a 5th standard boy to a PG student, and parents, teachers, executives. So that is the kind of service we offer to the society. But the fundamental root of these activities is what? Spiritual growth, spiritual evolution. All of us have 3 natures in the mind, within inside. One is animality. The second is humanity. The third is divinity. Pashuttvam, Manushyatvam, Daivatvam. All the 3 are inbuilt. We have come with a package of animality, humanity, and divinity. At this crossroads of humanity, human beings who have evolved in life of millions of years of evolution on this planet, there is an option for us. We can put a reverse gear and go back to animality. Or we can put a top gear and go fly off to divinity. And there is common factor between the animals and human beings. One is fear. Childhood upward, there is a sense of fear. Fear of future, fear of unknown, fear of this, fear of that, fear of oneself. This fear is haunting everybody. What will happen, what will happen, what will happen? The second is procreation, bearing children. And then there is sleep. And other factors are the growth, basically death, from birth to the death, from womb to the tomb, as they say. But covering all this, there is a central lining, a central networking, which is the spiritual base, the root of our existence. What next? What next? What next? And what is the present circumstances, as the topic says? Present day society, one step forward, 5 steps backward. Solving one problem, creating 5 problems. Fancier homes and few families. High incomes, low morals. Man has gone to the moon. And we have Chandrayaan, Mangalyaan, Gaganyaan, so many things happening in satellite launches. But we have difficulty in crossing the road and shaking hands with the neighbor without fear. There are so many complex things and confused things happening around us. And at the same time, there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is hope. There are lighthouses. We call them margadarshaks. When you go out of track, we follow our GPS. We ask somebody, am I in the right place? Otherwise, it's waste of time, waste of energy. Going on 10 kilometers, 30 kilometers in the wrong direction, which is called the unconscious drift in the vast sea of life. If you don't have the compass, you are lost. To come back to the main track, it will take years and years. So as born in this earth, in whichever planet and whichever situation, there is a focus, there is a lighthouse. We have to identify which direction I want to go. When we see or read the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita, confused character called Arjuna. The moment he saw his own relatives and cousins and gurus and elders, can you imagine his dilemma? He himself says horripilation, fear, shivering, sweating, the Gandhiva is slipping. And final end of this chapter, Sanjay Uvacha, as Maharaj was telling, from New Delhi, far away, 300 kilometers, 5G. Sanjay had 5G, blessed by Vyasa. He says, Visrujya Sasharam Chapam Shoka Samvigna Manasaha. Visrujya, he threw away, it just slipped off or whatever. Sank in an ocean of grief. Shoka. This is modern man today. He has everything, but he is lost, as it were. He's not finding a grip. Just observe impartially. Don't say Arjuna in the Mahabharata, in the time and history and all that. Sri Krishna is telling you, he's telling me, he's telling all of us who are in the modern world. Arjuna represents us, man in confusion, man in dilemma. For 12 long years, during the Vanavas, during the forest exile, Krishna repeatedly was advising and guiding Arjuna for a great future, for the Mahabharata. He knew it will happen. He said, you cannot sit quiet in the forest resort. You have to prepare. So went on making him a fit candidate for future Olympics. He made him meditate on Shiva and get the Pashupatastra. He said that is not enough. Go to the divine world, Indraloka, get all the divine astras. He made him do that. And all that preparation is going on. Brother Bhima goes and gets the blessings of Hanuman because they are brothers. Hanuman said, I will be on the flag of Arjuna. I will bless him with strength. And who was the driving force? Who was the driver? Sarathi? Krishna himself. What more he wants? Protection to every side. No confusion. Yes, just work. Yes, just execute the arrows. Wonderful brothers. And one day before the war, Krishna makes him do the Durga Puja. And Mother Durga's blessings are there. The oath that they had taken, that also was a commanding strength for them. What was the problem? Mind problem. Mind management. Everything is clouded, hazy. In Vedanta it is called Avarna. Cloud covering the sun. The foolish man says there is no sun. But the wise man says it is only for 10 minutes or maybe 1 hour in rainy time. Avarna is a mist, it's a cloud, it's darkness, it's hopelessness. Arjuna is in that condition. So Swami Vivekananda says what we need in spiritual life is the master stroke of awakening. Jagrata, Jagrata, awake, awake. Awake to yourself. That is why he did not appreciate Arjuna's dialogue or monologue. 20 slokas on the first chapter, nearly. The Lord is listening. A child is prattling, child is talking. Continue, continue, continue. Then comes a blow, a knock on his head. The mind which was depressed, the mind which was upset, the mind is confused. And the body language of Arjuna, a beautiful painting, where he is sitting with a hand on his head, forehead. It's a very poor body language. Not acceptable like this. Ayyo, and somebody dies, No. Krishna is very unhappy. He's shocked as it were. And he asks him 2 questions and gives him a certificate also. Kutasva kashmalamidam vishame sampastita. From where has come this weakness, O Arjuna? See the question? He did not give him a banana. He did not give him cool drink. He did not say, go and eat some laddu. He just asked him, what has happened to you? From where has come this weakness? Kutastva. Everything is arranged for you to execute your dharma, and you say you'll go to some ashram and sit and meditate and beg. Kutastva. Kaha se? From where? Next he gives him a certificate. Anaryam. Your talk is ungentleman. Not being an educated person. Not a kshatriya's talk. Anaryam. Asvargyam. Heavens also will throw you out. No visa permission. Asvargyam. Akirti. Akirti. People will start criticizing you. There is nothing more insulting to a warrior than Akirti. Then he says, Klaibyam Masmadam Partha, 2.3, 2nd chapter, 3rd sloka. Klaibyam Masmadam Partha. It does not befit you. What should you do then? It doesn't stop there. Again there is a shake-up. That hridaya daurbalya, the weakness of the heart. Kshudram. Kshudram in modern language is no market value. Nobody will purchase it. Nobody will keep it in their shelf. It's waste paper. Kshudram, hridaya daurbalya. Throw away this hridaya daurbalya. Tyaktva. Tyaktva means discard. Trash. Don't keep it in your trash box also. Out. Tyaktva. Then do what? Uttishtha. Oye Arjuna. Hey Parantapa. Uttishtha. Arise. O scorcher of enemies. Here's the knock he gives on the head of weak-minded Arjuna. To me, to you, to all of us. Spirituality is that awakening. It's a boiling point. Where the watery milk reduces and reduces, evaporates, becomes condensed milk. We make payasam out of it, we make sweet out of that, we make ice cream out of it, we make rasagulla out of it, not the watery milk. It has to reach that higher point and it should reduce, the water should evaporate. That is the real milk. So the shake-up was given, the knock was given on the head. Uttishtha, rise. Vivekananda used that message and said, "Oh India, rise. Oh man in the market, arise." Whether it's for America or London, whether it's for France or whether in other places, Swami said, arise. Oh man, don't be drooping. Don't be holding on to this body-mind complex. Arise. So today we need to fight, we need to work on this. There are so many ways, as Swami mentioned, that the perspectives, the outlook will be different of the same sadhana, same practice. I would like to take 3 or 4 points dealing with our psychology, dealing with our life, and see how best we can implement them, execute them, absorb the spirit, and grow and grow and grow, whoever you are, whatever your background. Number 1 is, all of us should develop the quality of authenticity. The best city in the world is authenticity. Not Singapore, not Malaysia, not New Delhi. Authenticity. You have an island, but you are authentic. Whole world will come to you. Transparency, clarity, strength, determination, authenticity. Bhagavan Buddha says, walk like a rhinoceros. Buddha's example. He himself was like that. So Vivekananda says, walk like a lion. The king of the forest. Was there any election in the forest between a monkey and an elephant and a lion? No. It's unanimous decision. You are the king of the forest. We call it Mrugaraj. The lion walks and the forest trembles. So Vivekananda one day is telling his disciples, you meditate on whatever you like. A mantra or a form or an idea or visualize anything. Do you know what I meditate on? Swamiji said, I meditate on the heart of a lion. He was surprised, why lion, Swami? Then Vivekananda said, the very fact of thinking of a lion gives me strength. Lion is a symbol of strength. One step in the forest, there is strength. Occasionally it looks back. So there is the lion strength in us. Not for destruction, not for violence, not for any other bad things. It is for elevation, it is for construction, it is for evolution. This we have to work on, authenticity. Great sages and saints, east or west, north or south, are very authentic. The 10 gurus of the Sikh religion, the Buddhas, the Mahaviras, the saints in Bhakti movement, each one was authentic. They never succumb to Maya, they never succumb to any other temptations. Clarity was there in them. They knew what life is. They just removed the dirt from that purity. They discriminated. Swami Vivekananda uses a beautiful, powerful Sanskrit formula which you can remember and think about it. Nirgachanti jagajjala pinjara deva kesari. Cut the language. Kesari is a lion. Pinjara is a cage. Have you seen a lion happy, saying thank you when it is put into a cage? No, it's not a lion, it's a cat. And the lion is making all the effort possible to break the cage. It wants to walk free. It wants to just wave its hair, wag its tail, hit the ground with its paw. Similarly, O man, this world is Jagat, is Jala. Jala means a net. Jagat is this world, it is throwing net after net. Tear the net. Break the bondages, cut the chains, march on. O seeker, march on. So, Nirgachanti Jagajjala Pinjara Deva Kesari. A strong Vedantic message in search of truth. So, every day is my search for truth. From the time I wake up to the time I go back to bed. That is authenticity. The teacher should be authentic in her life as she walks into the classroom. She is carrying what? Not the textbooks prescribed by the state or by the country or by the district. She is carrying knowledge with her. She is carrying the fire of knowledge, Gnana Agni, which can remove the ignorance of the living beings, the children before her. That gives a dignity to a teacher. An officer, a mother, a father. Authenticity is the hallmark of greatness. The freedom fighters are all authentic. No confusion. Their character was authentic. So this is our daily exercise. It's not a festival. It is not a occasion. Every day. Teach your children to be authentic. Be truthful. Be upright. There's an argument in this modern world of temptations, of business and transactions, and can we be authentic? The very question is a fallacy. Then, shall I give you poison in a golden cup? It has to be followed. So there is the first one, the Dhira Purusha. As the Kathopanishad, one of the beautiful Upanishads, Isha Kena Kata, the third in the line, a dialogue between Yama, the king of death, and young Nachiketa. Yama is saying, Kaschit Dhira Pratyagatmana Maikshat Avritta Chakshuhu Amritatva Miksha. Mark of authenticity. The word used for that seeker, Dhira Purusha. Who is he? No name. Where did he live? Don't know. But he was there. Kaschit, somewhere. The bank of the Ganga, the bank of the Narmada, the bank of Yamuna, somewhere. What did he do? He desired immortality. See, there are two natures for the mind. One is Bahirmukha, another is Antarmukha. The great blessings from our sages and the old gurus, senior gurus say, Antarmukhi Bhava, Antarmukhi Bhava. Oh my mind, go inward, go inward. How long will you go into the market outside? By the time you come, you are tired, exhausted and disturbed. Antarmukhi Bhava, it should be written in your house, the place of your meditation or even dining hall. Antarmukhi Bhava. Food is going inside and the mind also go inside. We don't do that. Bahirmukhi, attraction, distraction. Sri Krishna is wondering in the 6th chapter of the Gita, why this mind Yato yato nischarati manas chanchalam asthiram. He's telling Arjuna, he's telling me, yato yato nischarati. Uncertain are the ways of the mind. It is chanchala, it is asthira. It's not in one place, and if it is one place, it is not steady. Tatastato niyamya. Once you realize that your mind is being swayed away by the fancies and the attractions of the world, tatastataha niyamya, by discipline. Little regimentation, a little force. Niyamya, fix it in the Atman. Atmani eva, in the Atman only, vasham nayet. Fix it there, tie it up there, hold it there. What's your problem? So much time is there. Sri Krishna says, shows the problem and gives the solution. To a weak mind, a disturbed mind. So, we have to work on the antarmukhiness, inwardness. That great sage, Dhira Purusha, what did he do? Using his seeking sense, that inwardness, avritta chakshu, the chakshu, the eyes, power to see, closed his eyes and said, oh my mind, go inside. Why? Amritattvam ichha. He desired immortality. Wonderful ichha. I don't want to be in this complex world, confused world, which is throwing ordinary biscuits. It is tempting me day in and day out. No. That sage comes out with a great purpose in life. In Taittiriya Upanishad, Brahmananda Valli, it says, there's no language for him, for his joy. There's no language for his joy. It seems he just cried out, ha, ooh, ha, ooh, ha, ooh. What is it? Childish prattle? No, his joy. Ha, ooh, ha, ooh, ha, ooh. Ahamannam, ahamannam, ahamannam. Ahamannado, ahamannado, ahamannada. My anandam is coming out in joy. And his kirti, his glory is beyond the mountains, beyond the trees, beyond the heavens. This is authenticity, stamp of authority. It's not ego, it's not pride, it is spontaneity. So this is the first step. Please think about it. The second, all of us can try, is work on these parameters, is inner grit, inner toughness. From which side the bullet will come, from which side the problems will come, we don't know. It can be finance problem, it can be health problem, it can be family problem, it can be political problem, it can be weather problem. So many things we are getting. We need an inner grit. We need a shock absorber. We need a shield, kavacham, in the form of mantra that you just now wrote. We need a form of swadhyaya, self-analysis. Why am I the way I am? Think about it. Close your eyes and think. Why am I the way I am? What makes me get stuck up in this mud, in the quicksand? Come out of it, oh man. So, and inner grit can be developed when there is determination. Buddha's determination, Buddha's resolution was not Buddha. Buddha means enlightenment, Bodha. Before that, who was he? A prince? Right from Kapilavastu came down walking down to Bihar, modern Bihar, Bodha Gaya. And under that pupil tree, he sat with determination. And what was the determination? Ihasane shushyatume shariram. Once he sat on the asana, meditation seat, he thought for himself, I shall never get up from this seat. Let my sharira, let my body be crumbled. No. Let my bones become powder. No. Let my flesh be dried up. No. 40 days of fight with Mara. In the Buddhist temple here, you have got the paintings and that small images carved out. The other day I visited there. He had to face. After that comes the illumination. Then he becomes Buddha. Then he walks from Gaya to Saranath, near Benares. That's how his teachings start. One man. Without even crossing the ocean, his message is spread all over Southeast Asia. So inner grit. That will solve most of our problems. The toughness inside. The strength is required for a spiritual man, for a seeker of truth. First, make it clear for yourself. Am I a seeker of truth? Why am I not seeking higher truth? Why just a job and marriage and some this and some that? Little higher? One step forward? Sri Ramakrishna says, a beautiful parable. There was this rice merchant with bags of rice loaded in his godown, and he's having a big problem. The rats are coming in the night and eating away all the rice. Any means, rats are successful, he is a failure. Struggling, big loss of property. Then one of his friends accidentally came to his town and saw him worried and depressed and upset and said, "What's your problem? Why are you so worried? You are a rich merchant, you are a rice merchant, you can earn a lot of money and be happy." Then he said, No, every day I'm trying. Rats are eating away all the rice and I can't sell it back in the market, it becomes poison. He said, all right, don't worry. Come with me, I have a solution. And he sprinkled around, he said, his friend, sprinkled flattened rice around that rice bags. The rats come, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, to have a feast of rice. They find this tasty, salty, flattened rice. They put the little flattened rice in their mouth, immediately saliva, there is some sweetness there. They started munching that flattened rice. And it created saliva and a nice flavor in their mouth. And they enjoyed the flattened rice. By morning sunlight, they had to escape. His rice is saved. The merchant's rice is saved. Sri Ramakrishna says, the worldly temptations are the flattened rice. One step forward, you will get the actual rice, but this is only flattened rice. And we are rats munching at this and thinking we are cozy, comfortable, till nature gives a rap on the knuckles and says, wake up, your man, what are you doing in this hell of this world? Go on, I am with you. Hold on to truth and march on. So this is where we get lost if we don't have that toughness inside. The spirituality, religion is not for namby-pamby people, not goody-goody people. It is for the strong, ashishto, dhrishto, balishta. It is for the energetic, it is for the intelligent, it is for the wise. For others, we can give little sweet and chocolate and cake, ask them be good. But those who have, sit down. The third angle of this triangle of sadhana, spiritual practice, is sensitivity. Sensitivity. How do you understand sensitivity in English? Crying, emotional, complaining, getting upset for anything and everything. This is normal in English dictionary word. Sensitive. Oh, sensitive girl. Oh, sensitive man. We cannot give him any job or any work. He'll create a turmoil. There are people like that. And nature is there. Sensitivity. Sensitive in health also. A little cold, a little heat, they get into trouble. But here, in spirituality, sensitivity is not the usual behavior of mind. It is the fineness of the mind, the sharpness of the mind, the purity of the mind, the patience of the mind. How sharp is your mind? How clear is your mind? The mirror in your washroom, very sensitive. You can see your reflection. The IC is integrated circuit. Just so big computers, 1950s, they just come to your palm because of the IC, sensitive. The whole world is there in that small tiny machine, sensitive. High tension wires, very sensitive. This mic, just a touch, sensitive. Fineness. So spirituality requires little fineness, purity. Shuddha man, Shuddha Atma Ek. The pure mind and the pure self are one and the same. How do you get that gift of sensitivity? Chandogya Upanishad, famous sloka, is oft quoted by many scholars. Ahara Shuddhau Sattva Shuddhi, Sattva Shuddhau Dhruva Smritihi, Smrite Lambhe Sarva Granthina Vipra Mokshaha. 2 lines. The whole message of purity is there. First is aharam, the food, the intake. If the food is pure, then the mind is pure. And if the food is pure, the health is safe. But here they are giving a higher dimension of food. Ahara shuddhau sattva shuddhi, number 1. Second sentence, sattva shuddhi dhruva smritihi. If the mind is pure, thoughts are pure, the memory power of truth will be strong. What a vision, what a lesson the sages have taught us. Third sentence, Smrute Lambhe. If that truth of reality of your nature is strong and firm, without shaking, without a doubt, Sarva Granthina Vipra Moksha, this is the gift. This is the blessing. Sarva Granthina. Granthi means knots, bondages. Somebody is tying you up in this chair with iron chains. Will you be happy? No. The chair will be comfortable, but you want freedom. It will be a golden chain, it can be iron chain, but it is bondage. Sarva Granthina. How many knots are there in the mind? And from that knot, one by one is slowly removed and you will get liberation, moksha. But the root of all success is ahara shuddhau sattva shuddhi. The food is pure, the mind is pure. Just a little one story, graphics I will give to you and close. Aharam, the food. It can be toast or bread, it can be chapati, it can be rice, it can be any good item that you prepare. You expect it to be clean, nicely cooked, so that your health will be good and your mind also will be good. See, in all religions, what is done after cooking or offering fruit, everything, to whom do you offer? You offer it to God. Your chosen deity. Consecration in the church, offerings. Then it is distributed as offering, as prasadam. In Ramakrishna circles we call it lunch prasadam, dinner prasadam, breakfast prasadam. It's not just brought from the kitchen and put into the table. It's offered to God. And somebody asked Holy Mother, Sri Sharda Devi, do you mean to say that Sri Ramakrishna is taking what I offer? Authentic reply comes from Holy Mother. Sri Sharda Devi says, what do you say, my son? I see there's a ray of light coming from the master's eyes and tasting all the items and going back. This is the faith that Mother gives us. Sri Ramakrishna takes. Well, you and I don't have the sensitivity to see that light. Our mind is colored or blackened with soot, with dust. So we don't understand this. It happened in one devotee's house. It's not story in the Puranas or story 500 years back. Just 20 years back. There's a devotee of our order, Sri Ramakrishna's. This one, deeply initiated, highly respected. She used to live near the south Kendra of Karnataka, Mangaluru. From there, Karkala, a small town. And she was initiated by Swami Vireshwaranandaji, the then president of the order. Very devoted, a lot of meditation, a lot of purity she developed. On Sri Ramakrishna's birthday, she offered payasam, rice payasam. Sri Ramakrishna likes it. So she offered it. Kept it open, offered her pranam, closed the door, and going to her household chores. After a few minutes, she smelled beautiful, very, very wonderful fragrance emanating from some unknown place. She's searching this room, that room. Has anybody lit up an incense stick or something, some scent or something? She's searching. She's not able to identify. She asked her servant, she asked her son or daughter. No. Then she opened the door of the shrine, her household shrine. And the room was full of that beautiful, divine fragrance. And she went inside. To her shock and surprise, the top layer of the payasam vessel has been scooped, as it was scooped. She was in confusion. What is happening? I closed the door and come out. Who scooped it? A kind of, with a spoon. She hurriedly became emotional and called her guru in Velumat. On Sri Ramakrishna's birthday, when thousands and thousands and thousands of devotees come to the mutt and offer pranams to their guru, who was a living legend. This lady calls from her home and says, I want to talk with my guru. His secretary, who later became the vice president of the Swami Bodhamayananda, said, are you a fool? What day is today? There are 50,000 people waiting for pranam. No, this has happened. I want to talk with my guru just for a few seconds. No, call it 2 o'clock. No. Somehow the phone was given to Maharaj, President Maharaj, and she conveyed a very short talk. Maharaj said, I will call you later. And she was in a room, tears rolling down her eyes. She is not able to believe, she is not able to come to a conclusion. What has happened? Then at 3 o'clock, the phone comes back from Belur. And then the president of the order, her own guru, Sangha Guru, President Maharaj, he says, my dear child, don't worry, this is the immortal day in your life. Sri Ramakrishna took that paisa. He has tasted your paisa. This is called the relationship between Bhakta and the Bhagavan, the devotee and the deity. What more she wants in her life? And Swami Vireshwaranji, highest luminary of the order, mother's direct disciple, he had maybe his own intuition, his own dialogue with Sri Ramakrishna to say, yes, I have taken her paisa on Sri Ramakrishna's birthday. Isn't it a deep, sensitive and deep psychological incident which happened just 20 years ago? This is where sensitivity matters. Ahara Shuddhau Sattva Shuddhi. So from today, my humble suggestion to all the devotees of Singapore is offer and eat. Take it as a prasadam. It can be in a hotel, it can be in the train, it can be in the metro, it can be in the flight. Be authentic. Just do it. I don't think you have to pay tax for it. You have to pay extra railway ticket for it. It's all in your heart. Then the taste of food also will improve. And then, suppose we buy some sweet, and in the hotel or a place where you can eat and have a wash. There are hotels like that where you can have your sweet and come out. You pay the dollars and come out. But then the same sweet, you offer it to Ganesha, you offer it to Muruga, you offer it to Sri Ramakrishna. Then you call it a sweet purchase in so and so shop? No. The pujari says this is prasadam. It is offered. And you put it to your eyes and show your maximum devotion and distribute it to the people. Because it is prasadam. It is consecrated. It is naivedya. You will not waste it also. Why don't you do that? Everywhere and any time. I have seen the great Swamis of the order. Even a glass of water. There was Swami Bodhamayananda of San Francisco. He had come to Hyderabad and I just offered a juice at 3:30. Just closed his eyes and chanted Brahmarpana. He said, Swamiji, generally we do lunchtime and dinner time, Brahmarpana. Just a juice at 3:30? Yes. Even a glass of water should be offered. There's another Swami, Sukhanandaji, in Kanchipuram, in Tamil Nadu. Whenever he gets something, he will just show it to mother, show it to Sri Ramakrishna, then take it home. Then the remark made by other Swamis is, Sri Ramakrishna takes whatever he offers. This is sensitivity, which can be done. This is not foreign, this is not alien, this is not this is regular spiritual practice. Shankaracharya says, your kitchen, your dining hall, your vessels, everything neat and clean, fine. External, little, I should maintain some day, go into the kitchen after washing and after bath and do it nicely with little bit of sanctity. Fine, that's okay. But he says, is the food that you take just the idli or the dosa or the upma or the pongal which goes in the mouth? No, don't restrict it to only a physical object. Shankara says, what goes through the five senses here is also food. Ahara Shuddha, he says, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasagandha, the eyes, ears, nose, tongue, touch. Amount of knowledge that is going on, amount of food that is going on is also to be pure. You cannot be overconfident. What are you seeing? Darshanam, very powerful instruments called these two eyes. In our smartphones, you have got 100 megapixel, 150 megapixel, maybe you get 500 megapixel after a couple of years. It gives you beautiful photographs and videos which you are fascinated and you save it for a long time. But these natural eyes, the ophthalmologist told me once in Hyderabad, 1500 megapixels each eye. Oof! It's amazing. I was shocked. Oh my God, so many folders and folders and folders are going into my brain, and one day, pop, depression, hangover, or it's not booting, gone, psychiatrist. Suicides. Why? This fellow is not working. You have overloaded it with junk. You have not taken to format it. Occasionally it might have given some signal. What are we doing to the mind? What are you seeing? The colors, the lights. Oof, too much. That's why retreat. Spiritual retreat. Retreat is army term. You go back to the barracks. You are losing ground, you are losing your soldiers. There is an air attack, there is a landmine, there is this, there is that. You are unprepared for that, or you didn't expect it. So better come back, take stock, replan, program yourself. Boost your confidence by the commander's talk. Again, march on. The victory is ours. So that is where we have to work on. So, darshanam, shravanam and patanam, take care. Listening, seeing and reading. If these three things are done, you are on safe zone. You can hold on to some higher values which are prescribed by the scriptures and by the great sinners and saints. So authenticity, synonyms, strength, determination, perseverance. Don't give up, but be patient. Second is inner grit or a shock absorber, which can help you to bear the pain, to know that it is only a passing cloud. There was one old lady in Bombay, suffering and hospitalized, not able to walk, not able to get up, all her ablutions on the bed only. And her guru went and wanted to pacify her. She was crying, oh my karma, my fate, and this and that. That Swami was very powerful teacher. He just shook her up and said, you are exhausting your prarabdha, you will get moksha. Don't worry about the sickness. Just pray to God, pray to your Lord Rama, and be quiet. Follow the doctor's prescription physically. He gave her nice milkshake. Swami Vivekananda says, shake off the delusion that you are sheep. Why no one see? You are exhausting your prarabdha in this life. You will directly go to moksha. Oh, she became so active. After 3 months she was discharged. She got strength. That is called the grit. So we need not bow down, just droop down to ordinary things. These are not petty passing by time. Holy Mother proved it. Swamiji worked on it. Vedanta teaches that. Tapovihi kshina babana shantana vitaragina mokshona apekshoyam atmabodho vidhiyate. Shankaracharya, first shloka of Atmabodha. To whom is this teachings? For tapovihi, those who are doing austerity, simple living, high thinking. Shantana, who are peaceful, whose papas are dried up or evaporated by tapas. Vitaragina, who are giving up every day the attachments. Mumukshuna, aspiration. For such people, this Atmabodha is being written or given. So let us become part of that spiritual family more and more retreats, more inwardness. And when you come inside out, you may be the busiest marketplace, but you have protection. The Lord is with us. He is our commander, He is our general, and we with His sevaks march on towards high destiny, which is immortality. May Sri Ramakrishna bless all of us. May the Divine Yogi Devata bless all of us on this great day, and be free, be happy, be happy, be happy. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hare Rama.